Hey folks, how's it going? Happy hump day. Hope everyone's doing all right. Before I get started, just hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified on future videos. So today's briefing will be quite short actually because a lot of the notes I've already shared yesterday on the Fed, which we will be having today. So just a bit more flavor on, what's happened overnight and then, what we can expect, during the trading day today and on the Fed basically. So this is a chart of the S&P 500, an hourly chart, mind you. I mean, with the dailies, this line over here was yesterday's low, which was the prior year low, and we're seeing resistance to the tick at this point in time. Relief rally really short-lived on the day. We're not seeing a lot of energy at all from buyers, despite seeing a gap down on the Dixie over here, right? So try to go for the gap fill and then just turn back around and potentially, completing this possible support trend line before we go for a test of this 104 spot 500s. What's interesting here, not interesting, this is more like I want to say warning, but it's really just a heads up going into today. You will see this because you know, you're thinking, oh, the Fed's going to hike. Why are equities, paring back losses from yesterday's low, and why is the Dixie just pulling back? As you can see over here. Well, one reason, because the Fed is, en route, you'll see a lot of the moves that have happened in the prior 2 days, basically. Actually, not if you count Friday, then three. So all of these moves are now just, starting to get pared back again because whatever moves that happen, traders that that got long basically pretty much just taking some profit off, people just squaring off trades and just chilling and waiting for basically the data, the announcement to happen. But the important thing I want to mention here is that this high of 105 spot 484s. So FedWatch tool, this cheers to Eddie for sharing this on his LinkedIn earlier today, is this is the 75 basis point at a 99.8% priced in. So that is the high, right? To expect it to go higher, you'd probably be needing like the Fed. If the Fed comes with a 75 basis point, that is the cap. But then what you want to be looking at, what basically it's all in my notes is forward guidance. So how hawkish are they going forward? If they're going to put 75 basis point hike this meeting, what about the next meeting? Right? Are they going to bring it down, or is 75 basis point still on the books? How stern are they with the language in basically how they are going to how they look at inflation, energy prices, and also the recessionary fears we've been seeing for the last couple of months, really. No, I'd say weeks. So in terms of trade, you want to see the 104 swap vibes hold for the hawkish Fed play to hold. Um, another interesting thing is this crude just kind of pulled back a little, and you think, it hasn't. This is funny because usually when the dollar drops, you'll see crude just pounce, but it dipped overnight, and this is because on top of basically just traders capping off trades and stuff. Also, we are seeing more and more of those lockdowns that were lifted prior in China and now getting reinstated. So the whole China returning to the market is kind of dimming prospects on demand, right? So that's one. It's really nothing. But who's not having a good time? This gold. Look at this gold chart. I mean, you have inflation. We have Bitcoin getting hammered. You'd expect gold to perform a bit better, but it doesn't. I haven't traded this product for a long, long time because of this. It's not really acting as a safe haven or inflationary hedge. It has been pretty much. And I would say, part of it is because, it's relationship with real yields and how this plays out. Look at that, like yields have skyrocketed and we're seeing, 10-year T-notes just getting a hammering over here. All right, so that's pretty much from me today. For more, it's going to be kind of quiet. Any moves on data is going to be short-lived, and so keep that in mind. We will be live. Our head of trading will be live for the FOMC later on, so do check that out on our YouTube channel over here. It's going to be live. Have a great session ahead. Any questions, hit me in the comments. This is Reed, bringing you the daily briefing. Cheers.